pretentious cocksuckers. What the hell are we doing today? My name is Brendan Bromley, also known as Brendan Reviews, and well, we're back with another episode of the 31 Days of Horror. You know, these horror movies, some of them are kind of hard to sit through, as in like they're a bit disturbing in terms of how bloody they get. And yeah, I'd say that's about this guy right here, A Bay of Blood, but it's also getting paired with another really good movie, Bird with the Crystal Plumage. So without further ado,
let's hop into this bitch.
Alright guys, so, well, let's start off with this movie, Bird with the Crystal Plumage. So, this is the directorial debut of one of my favorite horror movie directors of all time, Dario Argento. He is behind the movies such as Tenebrae, Deep Red, and my personal favorite, Suspiria. Oh yeah, I can't stop talking about that movie. Fight me, okay? So, what is this movie about? It's about a novelist who is in Italy. He is with his girlfriend, and he's having a bit of a writer's block, so he plans to go back to the U.S. so now he can get some ideas. While on his way back, he witnesses an attempted homicide, and he isn't able to get to this person in time before, like, she is viciously attacked. She survives, but he's not able to get to her because of the fact he gets trapped inside this glass cage. Once he's freed and the killer runs away because the police were called, he gets interested and he starts to have these flashbacks and starts to have these really bad nightmares when he's dreaming about the murder. So he gets interested and he tries to crack the case himself while the killer is coming after him because of the fact he's the only witness, and it's kind of just a big mystery as to who it is, and well, that's what this movie is. So, what do I like most about this movie? First off, the direction for a first-time director at this point in time. Dario Argento's direction was perfect. This is a truly stylistic movie, and he really set the standard for what this kind of movie is. This is called a giallo film, which is mainly a murder mystery with a twist ending, often with the killer dressed up in a black coat with a fedora hat and black gloves. And he set the standard using this movie, Bird with the Crystal Plumage. He would go on to make more and more giallo movies such as Four Flies on Grey Velvet, Cat o' Nine Tails, and then most famously Deep Red. But I would say that this is amongst his best, with Deep Red maybe topping it just a little bit. But outside of that, what else is there that I like? I like the story. I think the story is very interesting. It's not something that you normally see in these kinds of movies. Normally it's something very, like, absurd rather than just a novelist who witnesses a murder and then he gets interested in the case. It's normally not like that half the time. It's normally like some really big, like, personal revenge tale, that kind of thing, or it's always something that's really, like, just horrifying to think about, like a pastor trying to molest kids, like in Don't Torture a Duckling. Like, you wouldn't really think that this movie would have that kind of plot, but it does. Not to mention the acting is also really good, and, well, so here's the thing. With this movie, I want to talk about the ending, so spoiler alert right now. I'm going to let you guys know this right now. So, the woman who is attacked at the very beginning of the movie, we believe that she's one of the victims to this killer. Well, it's revealed at the end of the movie that it's actually the other way around. She was trying to kill her husband, and he got it wrong, the novelist, and therefore that's why he's the new target, that kind of thing. The twist I did not see coming. I thought it was a really good twist. So, guys, overall, Bird with the Crystal Plumage is a great directorial debut for Dario Argento. It has good writing, good pacing, a good visual style, and it set the standard for the giallo genre. And for it, I'm going to go ahead and give The Bird with the Crystal Plumage a 9 out of 10. Oh my Jesus fucking Christ, it's too hot. This shit, I can't fucking wear this coat. Oh Jesus, don't fucking hit the camera. So now on to the second movie. Let's see if I can get it to zoom in a little bit, huh? A Bay of Blood. So A Bay of Blood also came out the same year as The Bird with the Crystal Plumage, and that is 1971. And it's directed by Mario Bava, who is also good friends with Dario Argento. So what the heck is A Bay of Blood even about? It's about these this woman who is killed. She owns this big real estate and whatever, and, well, she's killed. It's revealed right after that it was her husband that killed her. And, well, right after that, he's killed. And that's the mystery as to who's killing everyone. And, well, it's about all the people that are rushing over to the real estate to gain it, so that way they can get it into their wills, and that way it can become their property. And it's about how they're all killing each other to get to this property. One of the best things about this movie is how insanely brutal it is. Lots of the kills from Friday the 13th Part 2 are directly ripped off from A Bay of Blood. For example, the kill where, like the shish kebab kill, where the spear goes through the two lovers and pierces the mattress. Nope, that was already done in A Bay of Blood. I believe 10 years prior, actually, with the kind of like, I don't know what the heck you call it, but with the kind of like machete thingamajig going right into the face. Nope, already done in A Bay of Blood. With the wheelchair, the wheelchair kill, already done in A Bay of Blood. Friday the 13th Part 2, you have a lot of explaining to do. Anyways, outside of the gore, like, this movie is really entertaining just all around. It leaves you on the tip of your toes because you don't know if the character that you're watching right now is going to get killed. You don't know if they are or not. And it's just kind of like, oh my god, is this person going to live? And is this person going to live? And is this person going to live? And well, this is another movie I got to talk about the ending. Because no one lives. You think that our two main protagonists, they're going to get away. And they've won the property, they've gotten the property, and well, here's what happens. All of a sudden a shotgun pops up in the frame, and they're both killed. By their own kids. Kids. Fucking kids. They just killed their own parents for property. I don't know a single kid that would do that. And it was a hell of a shock ending. I did not see it coming. And I think that's one of the best things about the movie is that it's so shocking. You just don't know what to like do with it. Outside of that, the story is really good. Mario Bava's direction is excellent, with good gore, with good kills, with really decent story, with good direction. I'd just say that A Bay of Blood is an overall very satisfying experience that was very influential in the horror movie genre. Therefore, I'm going to give A Bay of Blood an 8 out of 10. Alright guys, so there you go. We just went over the movie Bird with the Crystal Plumage and A Bay of Blood. Well, as for the next few episodes, the next 7, we are going to be going over remakes again. And as to what movie we're going to be reviewing next, it's going to be The Thing from Another World and its remake, John Carpenter's The Thing. I have a lot to say about those two movies. Anyways, that's for the next episode. My name is Brendan Brown. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, whatever day, evening, night time you're watching this. And I'll see you all next time.